Now, when making geodes, like any science, it's a good idea to have a grown-up with you. And we both got gloves on, and yes, they make kid-sized gloves so that we don't get any of the blue liquid on our hands. We already made our geode form out of plaster of Paris, and we're going to put it inside a bowl. In the background, we are boiling some water, and we're going to measure out 260 milliliters of boiling water. Again, a good idea to have a grown-up with you.
And always remember to have gloves.
And you want to pour in the blue alum? 85 milliliters of blue alum powder. Pour it all in, yep. And then I'll add the water.
And this.
And stir it around.
This is how it's supposed to look. Done. It's
Stir it carefully. Hold the bowl with the other hand.
okay.
Then stir it up.
Slowly.
It's very, very, very dark blue on the outside, but on the inside, it's very wet.
Is all the powder dissolved?
Yep.
Okay. Now we're going to pour it on top of our geode.
Yes.
In the bowl. And we're going to leave it like that for several days and check in, and the crystal is going to grow. This is the third day. We're also going to make some magic squishy changing crystals. And since we want to do colored crystals, we are going to add some food coloring to each cup. And now, over the next hour, those are going to absorb the water and we're going to get squishy crystals.
Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.
Good job. So we have a lot more science experiment and arts and crafts videos planned, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So now we are going to squish our squishy crystals. Which one do you want to do? You wanted the green one? I'm going to do the orange one. So you can kind of stick your hand in and scoop some out. This works because the I'll put it in words below. It is actually made of plastic and it likes to soak up and absorb the water. So we can squish them around. Squishy. Can you hold some up? Go squish, squish, squish. It's really cool.
And squishy. It's actually made of plastic.
Yeah, it's made of plastic. That's really. Did you know plastic could be squishy?
No.
I sure didn't. So
I actually did.
let's dry our hands off and take a look at this other crystal. This was the geode that we started over a week ago. It's probably was it 2 weeks ago now? It's been a while. And we looked at it every day.
And I especially looked at it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we made sure that it had liquid over the top. The blue alum powder makes a certain kind of crystal that it likes to make these little flat discs. Look at the top of that geode.
Oh yeah, that's cool looking.
And look at the inside of it too. Crystal growing kits like this one work because the water started out hot, right? You remember?
Yeah.
And the hot water can absorb more salt or sugar, or in this case, blue alum, and it creates what's called a super saturated solution. The hot water has a lot of that chemical dissolved in it. And as
Can we touch it without gloves?
after we've checked it, but we'll check in a second. As the water cools down and some of it evaporates in the air over days and days, all those little crystals that were dissolved cling onto the sides of the geode or a rock or a string, and they form crystals. In nature, Geodes are formed when a bubble forms inside, like mud, for instance. And over time, the mud hardens and creates a shell. And then inside the shell, there's some dust and particles. And eventually, over time,
it turns into crystals.
it turns into crystals because water gets into what used to be an air bubble and now is a hard shell, and the water dissolves what's in it and it forms a geode. How neat is that?
Really neat.
Well, you want to do more science experiments next week?
Yeah. See you later,
Good job, darling.
Pumpkinator.
Mwah.
Bean roll. And thank you for watching our channel. Goodbye.